Hello everyone, welcome to the first episode of the Golden Podcast. I am your host, Billy, and I am joined here today with my friend, Zach. Say hello.
Hello.
And yeah, so obviously we're just starting the first episode of the Golden Podcast, so we're not going to focus on a specific topic today. We're just going to talk about just a bunch of random topics, and whatever just ends up being brought up, yeah. That sort of stuff. So
like, at the moment there's the freaking shit, clown shit on the internet. Like, it's mad, isn't it?
yeah, the killer clown stuff. Obviously, everybody knows about it, but for those who have been living under a rock, let me explain. So, basically, at night time or whatever time, just people will be dressing up as clowns and just going into random spots. So if you approach them, they will just start running at you. So yeah, that's gonna be happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, that stuff. What do you reckon about that? What do you think on this whole situation with the killer clowns and what they're doing? Like, do you reckon it's just messed up? Do you reckon it's just I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I don't really care. Like, I'm interested in the sort of stuff that, I don't believe it's not a creepy thing. Like, when they call it creepy clowns, it's not creepy. It's just stupid. Like, people are literally scaring people that don't even know what it's about, and they just scare the shit out of people and find it funny. Now, if one of the viewers watching this is dressing up as a freaking creepy clown, well, I'm sorry to say, but you're just a fucking idiot. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, honestly, I do kind of agree with that. Like, every time just a big trending topic comes on, people will just hop on the bandwagon and start doing it. Like, how the killer clown shit just got really out of hand. Now everybody's just started to do it. Kind of like how Pokemon Go just suddenly became, like, a big, just a really big thing. Like, people will just leech onto a really popular subject, or topic rather, and they would just want to join in on the fun, and that's what's happening with the killer clown thing. Like, a few people did it at first, and then more people started to do it, and now it's just become a big thing on the news and everything. And I reckon it's kind of silly how something like a killer clown has gotten so big. Like, I reckon that would just be stupid. But no, people just, the internet, full of memes, full of all that good stuff, and now people are literally just dressing up as clowns and just chasing people down streets.
Yeah, it's just sad how people think it's funny to do that sort of shit. Like, it may be funny for them. Like, they might think it's going around and scaring people is hilarious. Like, I'd find that funny, but just when you do that, it's stupid. Like, there's no point of doing it. There's no explanation of doing it. It's just they do it for absolutely no reason, and it's just getting out of hand now.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like people need to only prank people that are their friends. So, what I mean is, you don't just go up to a random person and just try to, just chase them down somewhere, because, that's just fucked, honestly. Unless they're, your friend or you know them, you shouldn't prank someone. That's just my opinion. You can feel free to disagree, but, in my opinion, only prank people who you know. Don't just prank a random old lady walking down the street. Don't just fucking, chase her as a clown with a baseball bat and give him a heart attack. That's messed up, honestly.
Yeah, if you want to join in on the conversation, just put your thoughts in the comments, I guess. Just tell us what you reckon of the situation, and we'll mention it in the next video, maybe.
Yeah, I just reckon people are just taking this shit way too far. People need to, just calm down. People will, I reckon after October, after Halloween, nobody's gonna be doing this shit anymore. Or just wait until Halloween. People are just gonna be dressing up as clowns. Pretty much clowns are gonna be the only thing people dress up as, in my opinion. I reckon that's gonna be what's happening, especially in major cities. I wouldn't really think so in like little towns and shit, but I reckon definitely in the major cities, people are going to be bandwagoning, just dressing up as clowns, and that's a big problem. Like, bandwagons are like, honestly, just most of the time just really bad. Like, people will know nothing about a certain subject or topic, and they will just leech onto it. They'll try to find out anything they can. Like, if a new game comes out and they're not even interested in the franchise or series rather, and they just want to get into it because all their friends are playing this certain game, and they will just like, they want to know everything. They want to catch up to their friends on the video game or whatever. And like, just any trending meme, like the Harambe memes were just like crazy. And like, yeah, just people will just leech onto subjects and they want to join in on the fun. And, you know, that's how just social media and the internet in general works nowadays.
Yeah. So, I just read, literally just read, that there's a new trend called the bird song. So they found they found some fossilized bird or some shit, and all people on Twitter are tweeting with the hashtag bird song and saying, just replacing words with bird names. Like, say if I'll be there for you or something like that, they'll be like, I'll be there for you. It's stupid.
Oh, yeah.
It's just fucking dumb.
Right, I've never heard about this, but I can definitely see where you're coming from, because you know the whole song lyric prank videos on YouTube?
Yeah.
I reckon those are just like a big bandwagon kind of video, like a trending topic that people want to do just so they can earn subs and views and shit. They're not even funny, half of them. Like,
yeah.
They're just shit videos. Like, people will always leech onto a new game or a new trending topic or whatever it is, just for views, subs, and money. Like, it's honestly sad, in my opinion, how people are doing this, and they're just limiting creativity. They want to, like, just go after a YouTuber, like, someone who's been getting a lot of hate in the community. They will just make a video exposing them because they know it will get views and subs and, you know, just generate ad revenue. And honestly, it's kind of sad. Just people are getting greedy, just leeching off of trending topics and just making exposed videos on other YouTubers. And yeah, it's all just like, it's not even fun anymore. Like, people have gone from doing just Let's Plays and funny videos in general to fucking just exposed videos and just like, just trending topics and shit like that. Like, you've seen FaZe Clan, right? How they've made 10 videos on the Killer Clown shit in like 5 days. Like, it's honestly sad. Like, FaZe Clan used to be good, but now they're just shit.
Wait, it's stupid. If you look up crazy clowns, they sure there's like YouTubers that play games and other YouTubers will play exactly the same game. I don't classify that as copying. I just find it like those people might enjoy the same game. But when it's about a certain topic, you should sort of let a really big YouTuber just explain it and like expand on it. So if you look up crazy clowns, it will obviously have top 10 crazy clown videos caught on tape or some shit, and it'll all be exactly the same shit. Like, it doesn't matter what it is, it will be exactly the same shit over and over and over again, and it doesn't matter like who does it. It's exactly the same shit.
Yeah,
it's just.
Yeah, people will just copy the exact same video, use the exact same clips, almost like the Keemstar Exposed videos. You remember those back in the day when people would just take the same clips, like, oh, Alex is a stupid N-word, and all that shit, like, just use it, and, like, they wouldn't add anything new to the conversation. They just make the exact same video another person did just for the ad revenue and for the likes and subs and shit. Like, they don't even, like, add anything new. As which it's just shit. Like, I don't know what to say from here. Just people are not original nowadays. People.
Well, it's exactly the same as the FouseyTube situation, because he's such a fucking idiot. Like, it's just sad how hard he tries. And if you look up FouseyTube's salary per year, his fucking salary is $4 million.
Yeah, it's honestly sad. FouseyTube is a con man, but I'm not gonna really want to talk about FouseyTube. I feel like he's kind of a dead topic now. Just everybody's made videos on him and shit. But,
Yeah.
like, honestly, FuziTube, one of the worst people on YouTube, in my opinion.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. Even though, like, some of the things he does is you would have known about the video he made on, like, how he went and visited the cancer patient.
Oh, I knew about that.
Yeah, it's just sad.
He just did that for sympathy from people because he was getting a lot of hate. He wanted to do something that would make him look good, as everybody knows by now.
Yeah. So, I just read again that so we live in Australia, right? And America has nothing to do with us. I looked on the Twitter top trending hashtags and shit. That one of the hashtags is New South Wales Parliament. So that's our parliament. But anyway, they've called Donald Trump a revolting slug. Like, even though I'm not going to cover this topic much because it's a bunch of 13, 14-year-olds talking about Parliament, we don't. It's like we don't know anything about it really, but it's just like that's pretty stupid, in my opinion anyway.
What a strange transition, talking about how people are leeching off of trending topics to talking about fucking politics. Okay. I really don't know what to add to this, so you can say everything you need to.
So, one of the other trends would be like, oh shit, fuck, balls. I don't know. Shit.
Alright, why did you bring it up when you don't even know what you're talking about?
Oh, I only just read a little bit. It's only a small bit. I didn't read much.
Alright then, okay, so that was interesting. Thank you for bringing that up. So, anyway, yeah, we're gonna get better at this, guys. We're gonna be a little bit rusty. This is our first episode. We don't really know what we're gonna talk about, but he decided to bring that up for whatever reason. But, yeah, so, what's going on? So, oh my gosh. You know how, okay, so I checked Keemstar's Twitter, right? And now what's happening is he's saying that Leafy... Well, at first you were saying that Leafy's fucking audio messed up and they had to re-record. And then... They don't
know what you're talking about, like... What?
No, if they've just looked on Keemstar's Twitter. Alright, so... I'm just gonna explain it. And then after that... Fucking... This happened. So they said they filmed the baited podcast and now... We're trying not to... Just on a side note, we're trying not to copy the baited podcast. We're gonna, like, just talk in general terms, not just, like, on the... latest sort of drama. No, we're not going to be talking about that. We're just going to be talking about like a bunch of different topics. But anyway, so yeah, he said this, and then he said that he filmed the latest baited podcast, quote unquote. Like he still uses the word filmed instead of record, because Keem's like fucking 50 years old. So anyway, so what do you reckon is going to happen? What are your predictions on this next baited podcast featuring Leafy?
Yeah, I reckon it's probably going to be... I really do enjoy beta podcasts. It's my favourite podcast, along with another podcast. I fucking can't remember the name now. I'm dumb. But anyway, so I reckon Leafy's probably going to get wrecked in the video. He's going to get destroyed. I reckon Clown's going to try... If you don't know who Clown is, it's... and if you know him by... You might know him by another name, Colossal is Crazy. And, I reckon Clown's going to defend Leafy. Tommy's going to go against Clown, and Keem's going to go against, Leafy. So it's going to be a big clusterfuck of getting wrecked.
I reckon it's just going to be Leafy and Keemstar fucking just... screaming over the top of each other and just all that shit, and it's almost going to be like Clown and Tommy aren't even in the podcast. It's just going to be them two going at it, and shit like that. And honestly, like, I cannot wait for this, but do you reckon there's something shady behind the fact that Leafy had his audio fuck up? Do you reckon Leafy, like, said something that he didn't want to say, or he wanted to say, like, a bit better, so then he wanted to re-record so he could, like...
Wait a second. So you said that Leafy and Keem are going to be at it the whole entire time shouting at each other?
In my opinion, yes.
Yeah, well, I don't think Leafy would really shout. He's
No.
not the type of person to shout. Like,
Did you see the H3 rant?
no, I didn't.
Well, it's been taken down now, but like, he was fucking furious in that video. Like, he was actually yelling, like.
I'm not surprised, because H3 is a fucking idiot.
No, he's not.
Well, he is, but...
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, he was right in that situation.
It doesn't matter. Leafy had it, like...
No, he fucking did it.
He did.
No, he bullied an autistic person, and he claimed he didn't know he was autistic, when how can you fucking avoid...
Well, how do you know he's autistic when he goes around and he acts like he's not autistic?
How does he act like he's not autistic? Of course he's autistic.
Well, have you seen how, like, he's normal? Like,
he's
hasn't...
not normal.
Well,
I'm not...
You're calling him retarded. Like...
Oi, I'm not trying to sound mean. Like, I'm just saying, like, he is autistic. He does have a disability.
Yeah, he might, but, like, it's not like anyone would know how to... Like, no one would... It depends if you knew the YouTuber. He never knew Tommy, and he targets random people just because, like, they're there, and he picks on them just because they're... the things they do is just dumb. Like, half of the shit they might do is just stupid or just retarded. Like,
okay, so Leafy goes on a subreddit. This is what he says in his apology video. He said he went on a subreddit called /r_cringe. And by the way, that subreddit /r_cringe, it doesn't allow people under the age of 18 and people with disabilities. You can't have that, otherwise you could get banned from the subreddit. So anyway, so he claimed he went on the subreddit called /r_cringe, right? So he found the video and he watched the video, and you could clearly see in the video tab, one of the videos was titled or something like Tommy NC 2010. I am Tommy's NC 2010 and autism does not define me. So clearly Leafy knew he was autistic.
So we're back, and yeah, it was, but honestly, what was I talking about?
Leafy and
Leafy, yeah. I don't think Leafy's the sort of person to check out. Wait, was the title of the video what you said?
Well, it wasn't the title of the video Leafy was making fun of. It was like in the video tab, and it was called "I am Tommy NC 2010 and autism does not define me."
Well, you never know. Leafy might not have seen it. Like,
how? It was the top video in the what do you call it? The video tab.
Well, knowing Leafy, like, from being a fan, it's like, it's pretty obvious he's not gonna, like, look. Like, he's not the sort of guy that finds obvious stuff and just expresses it in a video. Like, so the title of the video wasn't what you said. So,
yes, it was.
But no, like the video that Leafy just destroyed.
Oh.
And so, are you expecting Leafy to go onto someone's channel and just see their videos? Leafy's the sort of person to go onto someone's channel and not give a shit about any other video, that he finds the dumbest video out of them all and he just roasts it, okay?
Yeah.
And that's why I reckon that Leafy... It's true, Leafy didn't freaking know that he was autistic. Like.
No, Leafy's just being ignorant and not bothering to do any fucking research whatsoever. Like, well, he would just find a random video and just, like, attack the video, and you can clearly tell the guy had a disability, but Leafy continued to just upload the video, and he did no research whatsoever if the guy who made the video, and whether or not he did have a disability. And oh my god, like, how can you be that stupid? Like, what makes you do that? Was he really that desperate to find a cringy video that he just decided...
Well, at the time, he was starting to do well, and he must have thought that his fans were going to approve of a video made on, like someone that's...
Well, they kind of did. What happened was, so Leafy uploads the video, right? And it gets a ton of support. But then H3 finds the video and makes a video saying that the guy who he made fun of had a disability, and then He's fans, I'm just gonna call him Ethan. Then Ethan's fans just went over to Leafy's channel and started disliking it. See, it wasn't Leafy's fans who turned on him. Actually, you know what? Yes, because he lost a lot of subs after that event. But yeah, it wasn't just Leafy's fans. It was people coming from H3H3.
Now you're saying that it's H3H3's fault.
Well, he didn't do anything wrong. He called out somebody who was clearly making fun of an autistic person.
Yeah, I know, but you should leave that to the person to decide if they liked it or not. So if Tommy saw the video and didn't like it, well, sure, you can take it down. But Tommy didn't see the video.
He would have found it eventually. There's no way he could.
But he didn't speak out. That's the problem. If you don't speak out, no one's gonna know what you're on.
He did speak out.
When?
He made the video of him crying.
Oh.
Didn't you see that?
No.
Oh my god. That's the main reason why the video got taken down in the first place.
When was it uploaded?
A few days after Leafy uploaded his video.
When was H3H3's
a couple days after. Oh, I'm not sure if it was after or before Tommy made his video. I haven't seen... This is really old drama. I apologize for us talking about this, but this is something that we do disagree on, and something that this guy needs to fucking just stop being stupid on.
I'm not being fucking stupid.
Yes, you are. You're defending somebody who made fun of an autistic person.
But Leafy makes sense of things, and fans depend on him to make good quality videos.
Yeah, because they're 12-year-olds who don't know what real comedy is.
Yeah, exactly. And Leafy followed that. And it's not Leafy's fault that he fucking made a video on it. It's his fans' fault for... I reckon the fans were probably linking him to the video.
No, he found it on a subreddit.
Well, that was the channel, wasn't
Unless
it?
Leafy is lying.
Yeah, I think Leafy would be lying about that, honestly.
Yeah, Leafy doesn't...
I think he'd prefer to defend his fans than just dob them in.
Because if Leafy was honest, he would be talking a lot of shit about his fans, saying that they're all 12-year-olds who can't make up their own decisions, because as soon as Leafy made his videos on Keemstar, fucking just dislike bomb, his fans are drones. They can't think for themselves. They honestly they're all 10-year-old children and just emos who will follow their god YouTuber.
Wait, it's not... Emo, the word emo is being taken up too much with Leafy.
It's a joke. Obviously,
I know, but it's been taken up by freaking Keemstar to look like it's real, though. Because Keemstar puts it as a reality. He doesn't make it sound like it's a joke. He makes it sound like it's completely real.
No, he doesn't.
Well, he literally calls all his fans emos.
All Leafy fans emos. Yeah, that's a joke because obviously Keemstar and Leafy do not like each other. So Keemstar's going to be making fun of Leafy.
But Leafy hasn't made fun of freaking Keem in ages.
Yes, he recently did in his apology for everything video. Haven't you seen that?
I don't think I have.
Yeah, he apologized to Nick and everything, and it was a shit apology. It did not sound sincere at all because it was.
I did watch it.
It was filled with jokes and everything, and towards the end, he says he's not apologizing to Keemstar because he still thinks Keemstar is a fucking nutcase, without mentioning anything why he still reckons Keemstar's bad. He says nothing about it, but he still. I don't know, he just did this whole... He doesn't want to admit that he did it all for a business decision. He doesn't want any more of his fans to know that it was just a business decision. That's why he's not apologizing.
Well, he has regretted, not giving him the fair amount of money. Even though the apology was shit, it was absolute AIDS. But anyway, he still said that if he could go back in time, he could change it. He would change it. Back to $50 or more.
But you notice how Leafy only apologizes after he's getting a ton of dislikes and just hate and exposed videos. He never apologizes before that. He will only apologize just to get the hate off of him, just to make himself look good.
That's why he makes a disclaimer in his in the first 10 seconds of the video. He puts a disclaimer saying that anyone putting this. Well, just pause the podcast then.
What?
Just wait. Well, it pretty much says that don't go hate on the people that he makes fun of, because it's just
But he copied that disclaimer from Pyro.
Yeah, I know, but Pyro came after Leafy, so honestly...
When did Pyro come after Leafy?
But Leafy was going way better than Pyro.
What?
Leafy's going way better than Pyro. Pyro's still stuck at I don't know. I haven't checked his...
When you say he comes after Leafy, I think you mean he's trying to make an exposed video on Leafy or trying to hate on Leafy.
No, I don't think he will ever expose or anything to Leafy.
No, obviously he won't.
Because he's friends with him,
But the way you said it, you said he's trying to come after Leafy, he's trying to expose Leafy.
Oh no, I'm just saying that he's he's this... don't get pissed off, but he's the same. He's exactly the same as Leafy, but his content is a little bit different.
It's not a little bit different. It's a lot different. It's still the commentary genre, but it's got a very different approach to it.
Yeah.
He's not just saying, "Oh, the cringe! Oh, fucking kill yourself! Oh, this makes me want to kill yourself." No, he's saying he's actually giving genuine criticism and actually telling original jokes, not the same just rehashed shit all over again. He actually brings...
Have you noticed that Leafy is changing that though? In the latest, in some of his latest videos, he isn't going, "Oh, kill yourself." He hasn't... Since when was the last time he said "kill yourself"?
Fucking recently. So, just Leafy has never done anything original in his life. Nothing he's done on his YouTube channel has been original. It's just every single thing. All the jokes. He stole the kill yourself jokes from iDubbbz and Max Mofo, Filthy Frank and all those people. He stole the puppet characters that he now uses from Nick.
But he paid him!
Yeah, $20!
Well, Nick didn't say anything. So, that's literally Nick's fault.
He is in the wrong for accepting the offer, but still, it's $20. You'd think for doing something like that. Anyway, sorry for the cut right there. Fucking hell, we've had 3 interruptions now because, we're still getting used to things this is our first episode. But yeah, so what we were talking about Leafy being unoriginal. So yeah, Leafy has never done anything original in his life. Every single thing he does, just unoriginal jokes, nothing he's made.
Well, I do agree with that. It's just some of the things if you wanted him to stop copying you, you just say, "Fucking stop copying me." And then of course he'd have say, "Oh, when was I copying you?" And they'd have a look at it and discuss it over, and if it was literally copying him, they'd cut it. But if it's something that's no one brings up, no one has ever bring up, then all of a sudden some just random guy just pops up and says, "Oh no, we're not allowed to have that. That's copying. Okay, you can stop that, Leafy, and then I can keep on using it because I'm the creator." There's no copyright. There's nothing copyright about it. Anyone can use that. It doesn't matter.
But here's the problem. So say if some small YouTuber makes an outro or intro for Leafy, and then Leafy credits him for 2 videos and subboxes him for a couple of days. But then after that, he stops crediting him in the description and just unsubboxes him. And that, content creator, or YouTuber rather, is, really small. He can't even really defend himself. He can't give out a voice. Then Leafy is...
you can see how freaking fast Leafy grows. And knowing his fans, there's a lot of people who watch these videos. And a lot of people would give support to the person who's helping Leafy out. I understand that it's bad to not have them in your sub box. I understand that, but when did that happen?
Oh, there's Leafy's outro.
Yeah,
the guy who made it made a video where he basically explains fucking Leafy unsubboxed him and stopped crediting him in the descriptions, and he still continues to use the outro.
Well,
imagine if that person had like 1 million subscribers, then Leafy would actually not have as much of a platform to defend himself. So, it really like...
Well, it's a small YouTuber. It's not like, say if PewDiePie, like he had like this small kid who came along and said, oh, hey, I made this for you, and he made an icon for PewDiePie. Because you've seen, like, PewDiePie's changing a lot of his logos recently. And
yes.
But say if someone, small YouTuber, made it for him, he wouldn't give any credit to them. He'd thank them in one video, then just probably leave the video, never put him in the sub box at all. It wouldn't matter.
But I believe this person, I apologize if I'm wrong here, I don't know for a fact, but I believe this person made the intro for free. I don't think he was paid to do it. That's what I think. I apologize if he actually did, get paid to do it, but still, like, if this person had a bunch of subscribers, then his subs would be going over to Leafy's channel and, like, starting to hate on him and giving him dislikes. Then Leafy, after that, would eventually apologize for it. See, like, if you're not a big YouTuber, Leafy won't give a fuck about you. From what I've seen on YouTube.
Well, no one would give a fuck about you if you're a small YouTuber, honestly.
Yeah, but if you're gonna help out a big YouTuber, like, make him an outro and, like, do research for some of his videos, you do need to be credited or paid. Like,
well, same with the PewDiePie situation, what I'm talking about. Say if some small YouTuber made something for him, he wouldn't give a shit. He'd made one video thanking the person. Probably not even a video dedicated to that person. He'd probably just say, in the middle of playing like a game, well, he doesn't play games anymore, honestly. But in the middle of a commentary, he'd probably just be like, oh, this guy, thank you, this guy for making my logo. I'm really happy with it. Thank you. And then just leave.
Here's a problem with what you're saying. PewDiePie makes all of his artwork himself. All of his thumbnails, all of his everything.
I know, but if it did happen, like, that's what happened. That's exactly what would happen. Right?
Okay. If he credited the maker in, like, episode 40 of, like, some Let's Play, in the middle of a 50-minute
it's wrong.
Play. Yeah, that would be shitty. But if he did it in like a short little 5-minute video, yeah, that would be good.
Yeah,
but,
I know, but he's not the type of YouTuber to do that.
Yeah, exactly, because he makes all of his artwork himself.
Yeah, say if like Jacksepticeye, like he's nice, so of course he'd make a video dedicated to the person. So like someone like Markiplier, someone like that.
But they all make their artworks themselves.
I know, but if they didn't, I'm just saying, if they didn't.
Yeah, I guess, but like still, like, I just don't see how scummy you can be. Like, only after you start to get criticized for it, you eventually apologize. Like, come on, bro. You should like apologize, like, for
well, it's like in real life. If you say something like really stupid, say if you say Alex is a stupid nigga, like if you say that, you're gonna fucking regret it. Because it's something that no human would, like, say. That's sort of fucked up. You don't do that. And Keemstar fucking apologised for it, and it was shit.
He's apologised for it every single year. He apologised for it the day after he said it.
I know, but it's so repetitive. Like, it's just repetitive.
What do you mean?
Once it's said once, well, people say,
people are still not getting the message. That's why he has to keep on apologizing, because people are just brain dead.
It's because it's a meme. No one.
Yeah, it's a meme at this point. Like, people don't care that he said it. It's just funny that he said it. Like, you know how Ethan from H3H3, he said, "Don't give Pyro a platform to defend himself." Like, people don't really care that he said that. It's just like a meme. Like, oh, don't give this person a platform to defend themselves. Like, it's just a funny line. It's just a funny thing that he said, and, like, it's just something you can make fun of.
Well, it's not something that you can make fun of when it's
yes,
like...
Yes, it is!
When someone says, Alex is a stupid... fucking...
It is! It's a meme. The internet reckons it's
well,
funny.
I know it's a meme. It's just like... people may take it out of context, and it can fucking just destroy someone.
That's what people did, like, that's what people were trying to do. That's what people were doing when that clip, like, started to surface. You know that first Keemstar Express video that started, like, all the Keemstar Express videos? Have you seen the one made by that YouTuber? That fucking loser called Chosen?
No.
where he just takes a bunch of clips like I hope you get cancer clip and what was it?
Oh yeah, and just turns them into
and then just like takes them out of context, like videos on just for getting more views. When Keemstar expose videos nowadays, they get like fuck all views. Like they're outdated. Keemstar really isn't a scapegoat anymore, if you know what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, I see.
back in June and July, like everybody was making Keemstar exposed videos because they were popular. They were getting views, and this leads back to the first topic we were talking about in this podcast: how people will leech off of a popular topic and just make videos on it just for the views and subs.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's why there was this big hate circle jerk bandwagon about Keemstar because a couple of YouTubers make Keemstar exposed videos.
Who were the YouTubers? Like, were they Leafy, Pyro, and
well, it depends what time frame you want to go by. If you want to go by about a year ago, October 2015, that Chosen guy made the video, which was shit video. But then, like, nobody really made them for a while. But then, like, eventually iDubbbz makes his video in May. And then that leads on to fucking Pyro making his video in June. And then, so now both of these two videos are up. Keemstar really isn't losing much subs. I think he only lost like a couple thousand.
He's gaining a lot now.
Yeah,
like, he's down 20,000 in like 2 months. So
at this point he's gaining subs still. But then Leafy and Grade make their videos and they just fucking slandered the shit out of him.
Well, no, Grade didn't really destroy him. Like, Grade
just slandered him.
He got a lot of hate. Like, he got a lot more hate than he would have expected. He would have thought, oh, well, everyone else is doing it, so if I do it, maybe people will like it because everyone else is doing it. And if I can make it funny, it's all good. Like, people are going to like it.
It's already been revealed that it was a big business decision for Leafy and Grade to attack Keemstar. But, yeah, it's just like, what will generate the most views? And, like, money has corrupted both of these two people, Grade and Leafy. Money corrupted them and made them willing to backstab their friend just for
They're only
money.
backstabbing because some shit he said. Like, he said some pretty fucked up shit.
No, listen. There's evidence that Grade really didn't give a shit when Keemstar called someone the N-word. On Grade's live stream, he said, oh yeah, I don't really care. He said that it was over like 7 years ago. But then, like, Grade ends up saying, like, the main reason why he attacked Keemstar was because he said some insanely racist shit. No, fucking... So he's contradicting himself right here. He's blatantly lying to his fans. Same with Leafy. He's lying because he was friends with Keem for like 5 months and then like suddenly this big Keemstar hate bandwagon circle jerk starts. So then they want to cash in on the views and subs. So they did that just for money. It's basically, this is like Judas level biblical kind of shit. Like, it's honestly just sad. Like, money, people do fucking anything for money and they're even willing to fuck over their friends.
Well, I understand you there. So, so you said something about iDubbbz making a video on Keemstar, right?
Yep.
So he did make a video. I watched it. And
it's a great video.
It's a great video. Like, does iDubbbz support Keemstar now or not?
I don't know. Like, in his Leafy video,
he's pretty much defending him.
He kind of alludes to it. Like,
yeah,
he even says, "Oh, iDubbbz," like as a joke, like, "Oh, iDubbbz, it kind of seems like you're defending Keemstar." Then he just says, "Oh, I'm gay," as a joke. So he was kind of trying to ignore that. Like, he knows that if he says, "Yes, I am defending Keemstar," he's going to get hate. But then he just says, like, "Oh, yeah, I'm gay." Like,
well, why hasn't he removed the video of Keemstar? Yeah.
Because it's still getting views. And even Keemstar himself says that it's a great video, probably the best content cop.
Yeah.
Like, I do think it's a great video. He didn't slander Keemstar, he didn't make up a bunch of bullshit. Everything he said in that video was true. But then Grade, on the other hand, just makes a bunch of bullshit up. Like, every single point. And I'm literally saying every single point was fucking bullshit.
I agree with you with that one. Like, that's something that I would agree with. I like Grade A Under A's content because, like, he's entertaining, really entertaining.
He is funny.
But, like, when you take it that far, it's not acceptable in YouTube. Like, YouTube shouldn't be letting people put up this shit. Like,
people will. You never know what goes on behind the scenes. Like YouTubers outside of YouTube, like generally they're really shitty people. Like just like our Minecraft YouTubers, you would think, oh yeah, they're just like they're friendly, kid-friendly YouTubers who play Minecraft all day.
no fucking pedos.
But yeah, behind the scenes, they are fucking pedophiles. Like,
I'm not saying every single Minecraft YouTuber is a fucking pedophile. It's just like
it's a joke.
It's a joke from like.
But there has been like 5 different Minecraft YouTubers.
Yeah, and that's really sick. Like, not in sick as in fucking awesome.
Oh,
way.
fucking
like,
sick, man.
But like, it's just disgusting. Like, if you're gonna make videos for little kids, don't fucking fuck around and fucking do shit in your spare time. That's. Like, I guess you would get attracted to fucking kids if they gave you fucking views and likes and everything that you need. You would grow a respect for kids, but I don't see, like, why they do it. So
I mean, honestly, if my job was to just sit on my ass and play Minecraft all
I'd
day,
fucking kill
24/7,
myself.
yeah, I would be a bit fucked in the head myself. So
I'd kill myself.
you can't really blame them that much if that's their occupation. But yeah, like honestly, just stay safe, kids. That's the moral of this story. Is just stay safe.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're now at 40 minutes. What do you want to... Anything else you want to say?
Not really. Okay, this is the end of the podcast, guys.
Okay.
We're going to end the podcast here. And until next week on Thursday, same time, we'll be here. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
See you.